Hi everyone, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. So I've got so many simple charms just sitting in my inventory and in my stash, just taking up so much room. I thought I'd do something with them and start upgrading some of these just in case I get some decent percentage skill bonuses out of any of them and I can put together a new Necromancer set. I basically keep the simple charms which have Necromancer skill bonuses, and anything which doesn't I end up salvaging, and due to that I've just ended up building a lot of these up over time and just not had a chance to do anything with them, to be honest. I've just so many other things going on. Some of these I did end up upgrading at some point in the past, but I just didn't do anything with the actual Grand Charm. I just sort of kept them as like a base to build upon. But I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these charms and let's just see if I can get anything decent. One of my main charms I have is this one, which is quite useful in my Vault build because I use Bone Spikes, Bone Wall, Wraithform and Soulfire in that build. I don't use Bone Spirits, but I kept that one because it's got a 6% damage skill bonus, so I thought that's quite useful if I do end up using Bone Spirits. So I have this Grand Charm, which I do use quite a lot in things like dungeons. I've got Skeletal Mage 4% damage, I've got Command Golem 2%, I've got Command Skeletons 4%, and I've got Grim Scythe as well, so it's a nice combination there. I kept Corpse Explosion just because it's got a 6% damage. That's pretty decent, that's quite harder to get that one. But I may end up swapping that because I don't really use Corpse Explosion at all. So apart from that, I don't actually have any other charms that I usually use. I mainly switch between these two. I need a better one for PvP, and there's maybe a damage over time one which actually has Corpse Lance and Grim Scythe together with something like Mages and Bone Armor. Apart from that, I have a speed build where I've got Soulfire, Grim Scythe, Command Skeletons, Wraithform and Bone Armor, so maybe it might be nice to get one which links to that well. And I'm tempted to come up with a new PvP one because I think I'm going to switch my PvP build to something different than the Corpse Lance Dark Curse one. I fancy using something else a bit more exciting, maybe a fear build, one which uses the untargetable summons. So let's see if I get a charm which goes nicely to that type of build. So let's go ahead and upgrade some of these and see what we get. So let's start with this one. Alright, we've got Wraithform already. Let's see if I get any decent percentages for Necromancer. Oh, nothing so far. Barbarian, Monk, Blood Knight, Crusader. Oh, that was a bit weak. Okay, let's see about this one. So we've got Bone Spikes, 2% damage. Are we going to get any other Necromancer ones? Undying Rage, Wave Edge and Holy Banner. That's quite a mix there. Only one Necromancer. Okay, what about this one? Got Bone Spear to begin with. We've got Demon Hunter, Vengeance. Oh, okay, Bone Armor, but that's a damage one. I'm not really keen on the damage for the Bone Armor. Maybe it might come in handy. So we've got two Necromancer skills for this one. Okay, so we only got two Necromancer skills there. Let's try again. So we've got Soulfire to begin with. We've got Arcane Torrent, Wizard, Punish, Barbarian skill. Oh damn, so only got one Necromancer skill there and all 2% damage as well. Alright, let's try again. This has got Skeletal Mage to begin with. Ooh, this is a good start. Skeletal Mage and Soulfire. Interesting. Are we going to get lucky? Oh, Black Hole for Wizard. Wraithform. Oh, this is coming along nicely actually. 3 Necromancer skills for this charm. And oh, Knife Trap. Okay, so this might be a nice one that I might use as a base. Maybe a build where I've got Skeletal Mage and Wraithform. Maybe I might do something with this one. That's a potential. Okay, Bone Wall. So I only use Bone Wall in Vault, and I've already got a Vault charm. So this one I'm not really that keen on. No, nothing decent there. We've got Demon Hunter, Barbarian, Wizard and Tempest. Okay, let's try with this one. Borrowed Time. Use that in Vault, and I sometimes use that in Battleground depending on the build I take in. Let's see if I get any other Necromancer skills. Doesn't look like it. It's quite a large mix there. Got Blood Knight, Demon Hunter, Wizard and Monk. Alright, let's try this one. Bone Armor again. Got Condemn, Grab, Tidal Rush, Arcane. Nah. Okay. Got Bone Spear to start with here. Frenzy. Soulfire. Oh, this is interesting. I'm going to have one or the other here. So this is a bit of an annoying charm because, yeah, obviously I can't use Bone Spear and Soulfire together. Let's see what else we get. A Blood Knight skill, and we've ended with Demon Hunter, Blood Knight, Barbarian, and 2 Necromancer ones that don't work together. So that's a duff charm there. Okay, Grim Scythe, one that I use quite a lot in most of my builds actually. So let's see if we can get any other Necromancer essence here. Nah, nothing really. Decent, all 2% damage ones as well. Okay, Bone Spirits. I use Bone Spirits in PvP. Let's see if I get maybe Skeletal Mage or Skeletal Champions would be nice here. No. Last try. Okay, Tempest, Monk, Wizard, Crusader, Necromancer. Okay, let's try this one. Bone Wall. Once again, this is one that I've already got a charm for. I use it in Vault. Wow, that was disappointing. Let's go for this one. Dark Curse. So I use Dark Curse in a PvP build. Are we going to get any other Necromancer skills here? Arcane Wind. Okay, Monk, Barbarian, Wizard, Demon Hunter, Necromancer. Okay, that wasn't a very good charm. Let's try this one. Bone Wall. Whirling Strike. Wind Edge. Slow Time and Concentration. Oh, okay. Not very lucky there. We did get good skills on one of them. Okay, Bone Wall. We've got Monk. Knife Trap for Demon Hunter. Electrocute for Wizard. And I'm not even getting some other classes that have some skills together that I could potentially sell on the marketplace. These are all really random. Okay, Bone Spikes. Slow Time. I only use Bone Spikes in my Vault build, by the way, so... And I've already got a Vault charm. No, nothing good there. Wizard, Monk, Crusader, Tempest, and Necromancer. Soulfire, that's a good starting point because I use that in most of my builds. Ooh, here we go, this is nice. Soulfire and Wraithform. Let's see if we get a third Necromancer one. Oh, wow, not bad. This might be interesting for a PvP build. Soulfire, Wraithform, Borrowed Time. Are we going to get a Command Skeleton or Command Mage? Oh my god! We got 4 Necromancer skills in a row. Hang on, this is a good one because I could use this in my a Dark Curse Corpse Lance build, which has Wraithform as well. What we're going to get for the last one. Oh, Wave of Blood. Not bad because this one I could potentially get Corpse Lance and try and get Corpse Lance into that last slot. So yeah, I'll be keeping this one. This is probably the best one that we've had so far. Right, let's go into this one. So Command Golem. I use Golem in a few builds. Let's see if we get any other Necromancer essences. I mean skills. Okay, Demon Hunter, Tempest, Blood Knight, Wizard, Necromancer. Quite a mix there. Bone Spirits, once again, I'm going to be using this in PvP a bit more often, I think. No, that wasn't very good. Actually, 2 Demon Hunter. Maybe I could sell this one in the marketplace, and Demon Hunter might be interested in Escape and Impale, and they might want to swap out the other 2. This is a good one to start with because it's got Command Skeletons. Let's see if we get Skeletal Mages. That would be nice. Come on, give me a Necromancer Essence. A skill. I keep saying Essence. Okay, on the last one. No, I was really hoping I was going to get a Mage one, but yeah, I could extract the Skeletons one and try my luck at imbuing something else. Okay, let's go with this one. Bone Spikes and Soulfire. Ooh, okay, this could be a nice... Let's see what we're going to get for the third one. Wow, 3 Necromancer ones in a row. Bone Spike, Soulfire, Skeletal Mage. I don't really have a build where I use Skeletal Mage and Bone Spikes. Bone Spikes I only use in my Vault build, and it's mostly using Bone Wall as well and Borrowed Time. So maybe if I get Borrowed Time, that would be good. Judgment, and are we going to get lucky with the last one? No. Maybe I could extract Mage or Bone Spikes from this. Actually, not Bone Spikes. I could probably extract a little Mage on this one. Let's try this one. Dark Curse. We're looking for Corpse Lance to go nicely with this. Oh, hang on. I got it. I pressed too quickly. That was... I don't know how I got that fast. Okay, so this is a potential one for the Dark Lance Battleground build. So I could probably get Bone Spear on this one if I can. And Borrowed Time maybe. Okay, so that one wasn't too bad. Might keep that one as a base. Grim Scythe, I'd like Corpse Lance with this one, that would be nice. Judgment. No, okay. So Grim Scythe, Blood Knight, Crusader. So maybe I could probably sell this one because I've got the 2 Blood Knight ones. Somebody might be interested in that. We'll see. Bone Spirits. I'm going to be going in with a Fear build in PvP. This might be... Oh, okay. Dark Curse and Bone Spirits. Don't really... Actually, no. I could potentially use them together in one build that I've got where I've got Dark Curse, Corpse Lance, Bone Spirits, and I could have Borrowed Time. That would work. Okay, so 2 Necromancer ones. Potentially that might come in handy. Let's see if we get Corpse Lance mixed to this Dark Curse one. No. Nope. That's a bit all over the place. Monk, Blood Knight, Demon Hunter, Crusader, and Necromancer. Okay, let's try with this one. I'd like to see some summons, some more summons with this one. Start off with Command Golem. Are we going to get anything else? Tempest, Monk, and Wizard. Wizard, Monk, Tempest, Barbarian, Necromancer. Okay, that was a bit of a trash one. Corpse Explosion, I've already got that as a 6%, and I don't really use Corpse Explosion much at all, really. No, I don't think this is going to be very useful for anyone, really. Crusader, Tempest, Wizard, Monk, and Necromancer. Okay. Bone Wall, so I have a Bone Wall charm already. But I could see if I can improve that on the charm that I've already got. That wasn't very good. Dark Curse, Judgment, Demon Hunter, Explosive Arrow, Ice Crystal for Wizard. And so you've got Draw Quarter, Ice Crystal, Explosive Arrow, Judgment. That's all over the place as well. Okay, got another Corpse Explosion one. Oh, 2 red looking skills there. Corpse Explosion, Wave of Blood, Crusader. Okay, so I could probably extract that Skeletal Mage and see if that comes handy elsewhere. Borrowed Time, so this is a nice one. Hopefully I can get a Necromancer skill here. Come on. Last chance. Last chance. No. Okay, so what I'll probably do is I'll probably extract that Borrowed Time and try and use that elsewhere. Okay, Bone Wall again. Whirling Strike, Draw Quarter, Knife Trap, and... Oh, this is a bit all over the place as well. We've got Monk, Demon Hunter, Crusader, Blood Knight, and Necromancer. Okay, Command Golem is what we're starting with. Got Black Hole, Rain of Vengeance, Abomination. Come on, one more Necromancer, one Storm Fury. Okay, I will take that Golem out of there and try and use it elsewhere. Bone Wall to start with. Riptide, Escape, Inner Sanctuary, Falling Sword. Damn it. Fail. Okay, Bone Spear. This is a nice starting one for PvP. I mainly use Bone Spear in PvP. Charm has reached max rank. That was quick. I don't think I got to see the last one there. Might have clicked it too quickly. Got Bone Wall, Knife Trap, Chain Spear. Oh, okay. Got Command Golem and Bone Wall. I use Bone Wall in Vault, and I don't use Command Golem in Vault. So this is probably one where I'm going to have to extract that Command Golem. Yeah, I'll extract that one. Okay, Bone Spirits to begin with, and we have Imprisoned Fist, Ground Stomp, Whirling Strike, and Spear Flurry. Okay, not that great. So I've got a few left still. Dark Curse, Sacred Fire, Teleport, Shadow's Edge, and we finish with Breath of Heaven. So Monk, Blood Knight, Wizard, Crusader, Dark Curse. That's all over the place. Okay, Command Golem here. Blood Knight, Rain of Vengeance. Ooh, Magic Missile. Are we going to get another one? Blood Knight one there. So quite a mix. At least I'm going to be able to extract quite a few of these Command Golem ones. Although it does take what was it, 500 platinum. So It's not exactly cheap. So I've got Bone Spirits. Okay, only had Bone Spirits on this one, and we've got Blood Knight, Crusader, Wizard, and Barbarian. Let's try it on this Bone Wall one. Conjuration of Light, Magic Missile, Demoralize, and Rain of Vengeance. We're starting to get less Necromancer ones now. It seems like it's kind of rigged. Bone Armor, Skewer, Spinning Shield, Deadly Reach for Monk, and oh, Skeletal Mage. This is interesting. I could potentially use this one where I keep Mage Bone Armor and swap in something else with the others. Okay, Borrow Time. So let's see if we get any of my PvP skills here. Look, we've got Arcane Wind, Sacred Fire, Zephyr Surge, and Flying Dragon. So one of all different classes there. We've got 4 more to go through. Grim Scythe. Got Wave Strike. Oh, okay. Bone Spirits, but I don't really use Bone Spirits and Grim Scythe together, so that's really annoying. Kind of hope I don't get another Necromancer one here. Okay, so that one I'll probably end up getting Grim Scythe out of this one. Corpse Lance, so let's see if we can get Dark Curse with this one. Nope. No. Well, I'll try. Ah, oh, damn. Crusader, Monk, Hammer of the Ancients, and Wizard, and Necromancer. So a bit all over the place. And another Bone Spirits one I've got. No other Necromancer. I've got Monk, Demon Hunter, Monk, Wizard. Maybe a Monk might find this one useful. I might put this one on the market. And the last one we have Bone Wall, Blood Knight, Squall for Tempest, Clone Strike for Monk, and we're going to finish with Stray for Demon Hunter. So they are all of the charms upgraded, and this is basically what I got. So obviously I'm using this one. This one's interesting. Soulfire, Wraithform, Borrow Time, Dark Curse. Then we had Skeletal Mage, Soulfire, Wraithform here. Bone Spear, Corpse Lance, Borrow Time for that one. Bone Spike, Soulfire, Skeletal Mage for that one. Command Skeletons, Borrow Time, Grim Scythe for that one. And then we got a few which just had 2. So what I think I'll do is, I think if there are any which has maybe 2 of the same skills for another class, I may just put that on the market. It might help somebody else out who's trying to build up a charm and has 2 of the skills for their class. But yeah, that's pretty much it for getting through these charms. In case anyone was curious what kind of results you get when you're trying to upgrade these charms.
You there.
Oh, so before I end the video, I thought it'd be worth me sharing the output of all of the extractions and imbuing that I did with all of the charms and skill stones from this video. It took me a really long time, like hours, to go through them all. Yeah, I just spent a long time just going through everything and just trying to put together some grand charms for my other builds and just trying to get lucky really with them. There was quite a few that I ended up destroying, like ones that had Corpse Explosion, Bone Spikes, Bone Ward, Borrowed Time. Those ones I didn't feel it was worth spending the 500 platinum for, and I ended up destroying those. But I did keep quite a lot, so I did get through quite a lot of platinum, unfortunately. But it was worth it in the end because I have some charms that I can use. So I'm going to share them with you now. If I go to Imbue. Now the top one I already had. This is Bone Spirits, which is 6%. Wraithform, Soulfire, Bone Spikes, and Bone Wall. I use this one in Vault. And the other one I already had, which I've mentioned, is this one. Got Skeletal Mage, Command Golem, Corpse Explosion, Command Skeletons, and Grim Scythe, where I've got 6% with the Corpse Explosion and then 4% with the Mages and Skeletons. This is quite useful in a lot of PvE content where I've taken a lot of summons, so I'm keeping hold of this. Now, the 3 Grand Charms that I put together using what you've seen in this video are as follows. Now, the first one I'm quite happy with is this Grand Charm at rank 5. I've got Bone Spear, Grim Scythe, Corpse Lance, Skeletal Mage, and Command Golem. Now I'm going to be using this in a lot of PvE content like challenge dungeons and normal dungeons, maybe terrorists as well. And this is really cool because it matches with my damage over time build, where I use Corpse Lance and Grim Scythe, Bone Spear, and either Skeletal Mage or Golem with Burn. So depending on what I go with, this is perfect for that build. So I'm really happy with this one. I managed to get 4% damage on Grimscythe and 4% damage on the Mage as well. So this is one that I'll definitely use. The other one that I got is this one here. So this is quite useful for something that I'll use in PvP. So this is Soulfire, Wraithform, Borrowed Time, Dark Curse and Corpse Lance. So in a PvP build where I'm taking in Dark Curse and Corpse Lance together, and also Wraithform, and I'll have Soulfire for the burn effect as well, and maybe Borrowed Time just for some survivability instead of Bone Spirits. This is a nice one that I'll take into that PvP battleground build. Now, the last charm is something which is going to suit a new PvP build that I'm looking to transition over to and try as well, which is this one over here. So I'm looking to go in with like a fear build, which uses command skeletons and mages, with Bone Spirits as well, Wraithform and Soulfire as well. I think I want to have a bit more fun with some variation in PvP now. I want to try and take in a different build. So this Grand Charm has got Skeletal Mage, Soulfire, Bone Spirits and Wraithform. The only thing I'm missing here is command skeletons, because I want to take it in the skeletons and mages which are untargetable into battleground using this charm. So I think this will work really nicely. So yeah, I ended up spending quite a bit of platinum, but I did end up being wise and destroying quite a few. There were a lot of skill stones that I had which ended up being wasted just because I didn't get the roll that I needed. I was really close on some command golem ones to improve the 2% I've got on some of my other charms, and a few of the other ones like Soulfire and Skeletal Mage. I think there was a few that was really close. I ended up just wasting. It was kind of a gamble, obviously, it's just luck, but I did waste quite a lot trying to get the roll that I wanted. So these are now the 5 new Grand Charms that I have for my Necromancer that I can use on my builds. So it was definitely worth doing this. Like I said, I only had 2 Grand Charms before to swap between, and now I have a much wider choice of Grand Charms to play with, and it's definitely going to give me a little more boost with the damage increase on those builds. So I thought I'd share that. And the last thing I can show is the skill stones which I was left with. So if I show the skill stones that I'm left with down here, I have this one here which has Soulfire and Bone Spear. I'm going to sell this one in the market in case anyone else needs it. This one has 2 Blood Knight skills, so I'm going to sell this one. This one has 2 Demon Hunter skills, so I'm going to sell this one. And this one has 3 Necromancer skills, Skeletal Mage, Bow Spikes and Soulfire. And I'm going to sell this one in case anyone's interested. So I'll get a little bit of money back with those 4. So that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching that one, something a bit different and fun. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks and bye.